2013 SteamWorld Dig was a bit of a sleeper hit. On the surface, it seemed like a simple time killer, engaging the primal satisfaction of tapping on tiles and grabbing loot. However, as you delve ever deeper, the game's world and mechanics open up in unexpected ways, drawing you into a mysterious adventure. Now with those subterranean secrets exposed, SteamWorld Dig 2 doesn't attempt to recreate the same twist, but instead focuses on developing a more robust and engaging world. The story is fairly straightforward, setting up a simple framework to motivate your exploration. Rusty, the main character from the original game, has gone missing, and you play as his friend Dot as she searches to find him. Her journey brings you to El Maquino, a bot town where the mine has been closed due to recent earthquakes. With clues linking Rusty to the area, you gain permission from the mayor to search and excavate the debris, bringing gems back to the surface to bolster the town's economy. The basics of SteamWorld Dig 2 follow a similar gameplay loop as the original. You'll use your pickaxe to forge a path through soft soil, collect ore, sell your goods in town, and spend the cash on upgrades. Your ability to explore is limited by the fuel in your lantern, and your backpack only holds so much ore. As you improve Dot's abilities, your lantern will last longer, your pickaxe will cut through the earth more quickly, and your backpack will carry more to take back in a single run. However, this cycle doesn't stand alone long enough to get stale. As you explore, you'll uncover devices that reforge Dot with completely new skills. As in a Metroid game, these abilities are often needed to access new areas of the map. The first lets you run and leap across longer gaps. Pressure bombs can be tossed to blow up tiles that are too far to reach with a pickaxe. A jackhammer allows you to bust through hard bricks. And then there's the hook shot, which lets you quickly latch onto walls from a distance, radically changing how you move through the world. Each of these new components also has its own set of upgrades to purchase, making them more effective over time as well. In addition to basic improvements and new skills, you can also alter your effectiveness by installing cog mods. These can be accessed from the same workbench as standard upgrades, but they require blueprints detailing the mods, as well as a specific number of cogs needed to activate them. There are mods serving all sorts of purposes, such as improving attack and defense, aiding navigation, and gaining more materials out of resource tiles. There are even some mods that make the game more difficult in exchange for greater rewards. One of the best features is that you can essentially respec anytime you're in town, simply removing the cogs from one mod and installing them in another. All of these various means to improve your character combine in a way that feels truly empowering, with your mobility and strength improving dramatically by the end of the game. However, a few mods may have taken things a step too far. One prevents the light from your lantern from falling below 50%, allowing you to stay below ground indefinitely. Meanwhile, another restores your health whenever you're underwater, and as a result, washes away any trace of challenge from a flooded corridor riddled with spikes and projectiles. Every time you take a hit, your health fully recovers just a moment later, making the obstacles feel utterly pointless. The world of SteamWorld Dig 2 is diverse and thoughtfully constructed. The central mineshaft below El Maquino is paralleled by equally complex temples and acidic gardens full of luminous fungi. There are even small overworld sections crossing the desert sands. As in the first game, you'll periodically encounter small caves, but this time, these detours are much more clearly designed as challenge rooms. Combining puzzle solving and dexterous platforming, you'll often find yourself having to make multiple attempts before clearing them out, and many push your skills with new gear like the hookshot. No matter where you are, it pays to keep your eyes open as secret passages lie around every corner, typically hiding rare ore, valuable cogs, and unique artifacts. If you're hoping to find it all, be prepared to spend a solid 8 to 10 hours with the game before you're done. While there's nothing technically taxing about SteamWorld Dig 2, the beautiful artwork stands out with warm aesthetics and welcoming character designs. The music by El Huervo fits in especially well, and when we first reached the central town, we couldn't help but stop everything to listen. SteamWorld Dig 2 doesn't quite break new ground, but the process of digging your way through its spaces square by square as you gather resources and upgrade your character distinguishes itself from other Metroid-style games. Tight controls, pleasant backdrops, and a stronger sense of space make it worth unearthing this gem however you can. Easy Allies reviews are made possible by generous viewers just like you. If you like what you see, check out patreon.com/easyallies to see our other videos. And consider becoming a patron to help us make more.